Good evening, everyone. I'm Martinez. My name is Itzell, and it's a Get Ready With Me. So, we're going to be using this palette today, and I'm just going to show you what I'm using as I'm going. So, my primer. So, if you've been, tuned in, to my life and wondering what's going on, I did finally go on my date. So he had to teach a dance class. So, and I could just observe, which I did, because I'm not a dancer. And, I have trauma and, being touched because they kept switching partners by a lot of random men. I don't know, just kind of set my anxiety a bit up. So I'm like, I can't do this. So there is that. And my therapist said it's normal. We had some pizza. We spent time together. We chatted. We watched some cricket. I looked up the rules. He didn't explain it to me because I don't really know anything about cricket, and I was reading the rules and I still don't quite understand. I kind of do. I'll try and go back to it, and yeah. So there is that. Not much of a sports person. I mean, I played soccer in high school, but that's different. But yeah. So yes, we want to see each other again, which is nice. It's not completely one-sided, so that's good. So, don't mind me, I am using my e.l.f. and my Yensa to color correct. So, yeah, it was fun, and I was a bit distracted, so I forgot I wanted to take pictures of us together, but we'll do that next time, he said. So, overall, I had a lot of fun, and as you're seeing this, me and my mom had already celebrated our birthdays the end of March, and hopefully we had a good time, because my mom was like, well, what do you want to eat? Because we don't want to cook. We cook all the time. We're the ones that I make food every week, and when there's a celebration or something, my mom makes the food, so it's we don't want to cook, so we're not cooking. Because even if my dad and brother are gonna cook, we have to prep everything, we have to season everything, we have to make the beans, the rice, the salsa, whatever, and it's not fun. Nobody wants to do work on their birthday or for their birthday celebration. So there is that. And my mom was like, well, what do you want? And I was like, my top choice was Olive Garden, but these people are so picky. I'm like, I don't want McDonald's for my birthday. So we're gonna have pizza and hot wings, which I do love. So there is that, because picky eaters, Alright. So we're gonna go in with the Too Faced. Yeah. I've noticed my ex can be kind of moody, and I'm wondering, are you moody because you're just a moody person, or are you moody because you're not in a good and healthy relationship? I don't know, but it's his business, not mine. Something my therapist talked about was she said now we're gonna go in with the Yensa. She's gonna be really happy for me when my ex is just kind of background noise, not even a thought to me anymore. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait for that to happen. And my brother's like, take time, but I'll get there. And I'm like, alright, cool. So yeah, it's just healing. He was such a big part of my life for 12 years. So, but I know I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna be in a good spot in my life. And I thought a lot about not my ex, but because so many people, I feel they they miss good things because they're so focused on their end goals. Like, oh, I want someone forever, so they just like kind of try and hurry and discard people like they are doing the speed dating. And I'm just over here like, regardless of like what this turns into with this guy, it's gonna be good to learn about myself, my likes, and learn things that I didn't think about, like, oh, this is a good quality I want in a partner. Maybe you're not my forever, but I can have this quality in somebody else that I do want to spend the rest of my life with. So, yeah, I don't feel like it's going to be time wasted. And, yeah, I just think it's so funny that going out with somebody that's an extrovert when I'm an extreme introvert, and it's just kind of funny to me. Like, polar opposites for real. So, not a bad thing. It's just, it's pretty funny to me because we are pretty different, and that's good. Like, I know most people, they want someone that has a lot of the same interests and likes as them, but that's not always the case, and you don't have to be exactly like a person to function well together, you know? Because a lot of like couples that you see that work really well together, they are complete opposites in almost every way. So, yeah. It's nice to have someone to push me out of my comfort zone. Alright. Now I'm gonna go in with my Elia foundation stick. Like, let me know if you are married or dating somebody seriously. Like, are you guys very similar? Like, are you two very similar? Or are you two, like, polar opposites? Just curious, really. I like, hearing about the differences and hearing, like, how well you work together as a team. Because my ex was not really a team player. He was just kind of like more of a dictator, which doesn't work for me. I honestly don't know if it works for anybody. I know there are plenty of like religions and like cultural stuff that's what they want. They want kind of like the woman to do everything the man does, and he swore he wasn't like that, but he's like that, and it's just like, that's not for me. That's part of why I like to date outside of my culture. Like, I don't want to have to fall in line. I want to do what I want to do. Alright. Oh, I finally retired my Too Faced setting spray, and I'm going to be using this watermelon, the Sciate London watermelon one. Because, like, I still had some in there, but it was spilling in all over. I don't know what Lucy, I assume it was Lucy, did to it. It's just like, this is not working. Alright, let's do the brows. Water Beauty Brow Gel. Just when I think like it's running out, it's like there's still stuff in there. This lasts forever. Oh, I see. I need to trim, or not trim, but kind of like pluck my my little strays, but it's okay. I'm still pretty regardless. Alright, so A-Way Brow Pencil. How are you? How's life? Me, can't complain. Still talking to this guy, and also something interesting happened to me. So I was talking to what I thought was my friend, and then I just said something about like not being able to sleep, and then like, he basically let me know that if I couldn't sleep, he'd be okay, like, hooking up with me, like, you know, what do they call that? The horizontal tango. And I'm just over here, like, what did I say to suggest that? I just said I couldn't sleep. Like, I was racking my brain to see if I, like, dropped hints somehow, and I don't think I did. But, he was, like, persistent and trying to, like, meet up, and I just let him know, like, I thought we were just friends. Like, I am actually, like, seeing someone right now. Like, it's new, but, yeah, like, I'm not trying to date multiple people at the same time. And he never responded, so there is that. And he's a tattoo artist, and I'm over here like, well, so much for getting a tattoo from him at some point. But I don't know. We shall see. I thought it was kind of funny. Like, I'm just over here like, did I say something that made him think, you know, I wanted that? Or it's like, that's just where guys' heads always are? I don't know. It's like, if I wasn't seeing anybody, it wouldn't have been an issue, but I am. And what's crazy is, like, he was talking to me, like, a few months back, and it seemed like he was interested, but then he just never said anything, and I'm like, oh, maybe he wasn't interested. So, yeah, I was like, alright, never mind, he's not into me. That's what I thought. And then a few months later, when I am talking to someone, then he's like popped back up, and it's just like, well, it's a little too late. So yeah. It's like nothing wrong with that. Like, if I wasn't seeing anybody, possibly, but it's like, at the same time, I'm so not in like my hookup stage anymore. Probably because of my past. It's like really hard, and most of the time being intimate with someone, I would have flashbacks of you know, my traumatic childhood, so it was like constantly fighting to be in the moment. And the only person that I've ever been with in that way that I didn't have to do that with was the guy I'm currently seeing. So yeah, another reason I'm just like not in the whole hookup part of my life anymore. Like, that shit is intense, and I'd rather not have to deal with that if I don't have to, you know? I'd rather have someone that I feel like the strong connection and makes me feel like safe, desired, and all of that. And this guy does that for me, so. And I know you can have more partners that make you feel that way, but it's just like with my track record, having only one guy that made me feel that way, I'd rather just stick with this one, you know? And plus, I know it's good. So, honestly, better than good. I already let him know. Best I ever had. Not even lying. Like, that shit's the truth. May have given him a big head, but I don't care. So, I'm really honest. So, some people like it, some people don't. It's just a part of who I am. Alright, so we used the bronzer. We're going to use blush. Alright. So, if you hear like little taps, that's the Chihuahua. She's just walking back and forth. She loves sitting with me, but as you can see, like, she likes sitting with me on the couch. I'm not on the couch. So, yeah. I'm having so much fun, and I might go to the store after I'm done filming. I don't know. We shall see. Alright, let's do... Let me find my little puff. Where is... There it is, my little puff. So before we get into highlight, we're going to use the Tower 28 pink powder. Alright, here's what it looks like. So, yeah. Oh, and I do really want, to... What do you call it? Oh, I want to use tape again. I like using tape. But, yeah. So, let's get with the highlight. I really don't know what brush I feel like using. Oh my goodness. Let's go in with, I want to go with the shade right next to the pink one. This one right here. I might have done it a little bit brighter than I intended, but it's okay. Oh my goodness, I think it looks good. That's one thing that I noticed when I was out this weekend, or this, like, last weekend. Okay, 2 weekends ago, by the time you're seeing this, was, I didn't have any makeup on. Like, he likes the natural look, so I was like, alright, no makeup. There was, like, a lot of, like, college girls, and I'm just like, oh my god, your highlight looks so beautiful. I had to, like, kill the urge to, like, go ask the lady, like, what highlight is that? Because it was so glowy and pretty. I'm like, I need to know. The makeup girly in me was dying to know. I thought that was funny. Alright. I think that's pretty good for the base. I don't know if I want to lay down. I might. Just some concealer. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I still need to do the tape though. Alright. Here we go. I'm like, where is my tape? It's right here. Alright. Alright. Alright, as good as I'm gonna get it. Alright, got the brushes. Here we go. Okay, kind of trying to move everything that I use so far out of the way. Alright. Let's see. I think that's about everything that I used out of the way. Alright, let's get into the palette. Alright, let's go in with a random brush. So I think I want to go in with Raw. It's like this pale pink color. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing, but that's not very different from most of the time. I know I want like a neutral look. So, yeah. You know, something you can go out and take pictures in. Very subtle. So, yeah. Don't mind me just playing around with makeup. Not that different from like every other day that I do my makeup. It's just for fun, you know. Sometimes it looks amazing, sometimes not so much, but we have fun regardless. So, yeah. So, thank you so much for spending time with me. Do you have anything like interesting going on for April? Like, I have an appointment or a few appointments. We have, I don't know if I told you guys, but my therapy place, they were gonna close down, but last minute somebody bought them, and now they're merging, so everyone has to do new intakes. So we're doing that. So if I told you already, I'm retelling you. So yeah, I'm happy it's not just us, that it's everyone, and because it's me and my child, I'm hoping we can either have back-to-back appointments, or if they can somehow work it to where we just do it together, just because it'd be a lot to try and come back on different days, like, because we don't live in the area, and we also, like, I borrow a vehicle to do things that I need to do. So yeah, and relying on insurance to get rides isn't always reliable. They'll either make you wait super long and you'll miss your appointment, or when you're trying to leave, the same thing, you wait super long and it takes you like an hour and 45 minutes to get home when it should have taken you like 45 minutes or 30 minutes, you know. Alright, so we went in with Raw. Now we're gonna go in with another shade, a bit darker. Let's go in with Wind Blown. So, a bit darker. How are you? I know I probably asked you that like a bunch, but yeah, I am good. I'm happy. I won't be able to see this guy again until like towards the end of April, which sucks because, like, you know, he has a busy schedule. I have my kids a lot, and I don't have a lot of availability right now. Like, he's available more on Fridays and Sundays, and I'm more available on Saturdays. So it's like hard, but we'll work it out. Like, I'm not trying to get sad or like depressed, and it's just like I really want to see this guy, and it's just like, I get it, you're super busy, you work all the time, you committed to all this stuff, you have your kids. I have my kids almost all the time, so it's really hard for me to like really see this guy, because yeah, I'm a full-time parent. It would be nice if my ex took my little one during the week, so I'd be able to go out just a little bit more, but 'tis what it is, you know? And someone that's really interested in you will work with you and y'all figure it out together. It just feels like the whole adult thing when you're trying to make plans with your friends, and it's just like you're looking at your calendar and then it's like 6 weeks away on a random Tuesday trying to make plans. Like, yeah, that's what it feels like. Alright, so we went in with Rob, went in with Wind Blown. Let's go in with Bricked Up since I haven't used this one before. So, Bricked Up. Oh, this is pretty. Like, it'll work out however it's supposed to. Like, I'm not, you know, trying to, get all in my feels. Like, oh, we're never gonna see each other. Like, it's fine. It'll work out however it's supposed to. I'm not trying to put all this pressure and psych myself out. Just trying to enjoy the now, you know? I am getting a little sad, like, not about this guy, but, like, my best friend, he has cancer, and it's breaking my heart, and he's just been, like, real tired, and it's just, like, I don't want to lose you. I want to keep you forever and ever and ever. And I want to play that song from Simple Plan, Save You and Cry. Like, yeah. I'm trying not to be sad and upset, and life sucks, but I don't want to lose my best friend. Like, the one person that gets you like nobody else does. And it's kind of funny to me that my best friend, my person that gets me like nobody else does, is a guy, not a girl. Especially like with my history. It's just funny. Alright, I'm gonna try another color to like kind of connect it a little bit darker. No, it doesn't have to be darker. There is Colorado Campfire that's like similar in shade. I'm not really finding one that I want to use. Let's try this one and see how it goes. So Colorado Campfire. Alright. Looks pretty good to me. I think I want to go in with the bottom shade. Here we go. So wet it a little bit, and let's see. Gonna go in with Saddle. I think it looks good. What do you think? Oh yeah, Leah's been having a cough, so I got like cough medicine that she can take that like starts at age 4. And she was making like the funniest faces, and she had to get her water, and she's like, nah, I'm done. I don't want this stuff. I'm like, oh my goodness. I get it though. Let's spray my finger and pick a shimmer. Alright. Oops. Alright. I think I want to go in with this one that I can't really pronounce. Esophagus? ESOPHAGUS. I don't know. It looks really pretty. I think I want to spray my finger again too. Alright, I like it. Let me kind of clean my finger off. So now we want to do inner corner and brow bone. Where is that brush? I need to, there we go. I need to start my brushes again. Alright, for this one, I think I want to go in with back to back. Alright, I think it looks good. Let's, so, I think it looks pretty good. It looks fine to me. Do you want to put like a little bit of this? Alright. Do I want liquid liner? I think so. Let's do tight line and then let's do liquid liner. Let me scooch this closer. Alright, let's do a tight line. I kind of want to do the coppery shade, so remember, waterline, not tight line. This was tight line. This one is waterline. Alright, so that looks good. Where is this? Alright, let's do the tight line. Thank you so much for spending time with me while I'm doing all this. just had like a random, like a little random eye crusty. Oh yeah, that's something that I have been dealing with for a little bit. Like, I had like really bad eye boogers the day before my birthday, and then on my birthday, my eyes were super crusty. Like, I don't know if it was the bottom at all, but the top was so crusty, and I'm just like, what the heck is going on? Like, I kind of felt like they would be because the corner eye boogers were pretty bad. It was just like wow, really? Like, of all the times for my eyes to act up, my birthday, seriously. And then I was watching a show. I was watching Only Murders in the Building because I didn't know season 4 was out. I only found out because Selena Gomez was doing an interview with Benny Blanco, and they're talking about being engaged and planning the wedding, and it's really hard right now because she's filming season 5, and I'm over here like, what? When did season 4 come out? So I was watching that, and then one of the characters said that he had really bad conjunctivitis in his eye, and I'm just like, is that what this is? What is this? So, yeah. I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it. Looks pretty good to me, and I think now I want to do my lippy before we get into like the mascara, but let's just set the face before we do that. It smells good. My face is all wet. Alright, so I have a few options over here because I wasn't sure what I wanted. I have one lip liner because I did want this lip liner, but I wasn't sure if I just wanted to do, I was going to do a nude lip regardless. If I wanted this one or this one. I think I'm going to go with this one. think that looks really good. What do you think? So we use the Overlip liner in Wine, Pat McGrath, and Nude Awakening. The Jeffree Star Beach Proof. Ooh, we're gonna use the F Proof mascara. And we use the setting spray. Alright, I think that's everything. Thank you for spending time with me, hanging out, leaving comments, joining the premiere, or watching the replay. I love having you here, be part of my channel. Alright, so don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here, and catch me in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye!